These are the all-new Pioneer Arms GROM rifles. They're an AK-47 chambered in 7.62 by 39. Now, if you're looking for an AK that brings more variance and customization than your wife or girlfriend's closet, you've come to the right place. Without further ado, let's take one step back and realize that this is a brand new AK-style rifle from Pioneer Arms themselves. Now, if you're familiar with their Hell Pup designs, you will recognize this. However, it does have a pinned and welded faux presser on here, which is helps extend that barrel out to make it actually a rifle, which is very nice. As we head on back, you can see that we do have a 90-degree gas block with an integrated sight post. What's nice about this is keeping with that original design of the 47, and that gives you that compressed kind of AK feel. Final feature that really makes this thing stand out, other than all of the customization, which we'll get to in just a second, is how they engineered the back here. You do have what they call the tang here, which is a piece that attaches onto the back. This is going to allow you to attach various different stocks. I'm talking side folders, under folders, telescoping, regular wood stocks, and polymer stocks that you can actually attach. So without that further ado, let's go ahead and talk about each of those. What I have in front of me here is the side folder. You press this little button down right here, and you're going to be able to side fold it. Now, it does lock into place, which is nice. Pressing that button again gets you back into your full stock mode here. Now, one thing to note is it does fold off to the right side, which does allow you to keep any optics that you have out of the way, and you can keep them on your AK even with the stock folded, which is very nice and something that they thought through very well. Moving on to the next one. Next up, we have the underfolder. The underfolder has a button on the left side of the firearm here, which you press, it then folds on in. You unfold this portion here, which goes all the way past the magazine. You can keep the magazine inserted, and of course, now it is folded. The firearm is still fully capable of being operated in this folded state, which is very cool. And then you press the button to release it again and bring it all the way back out, like so. Nice thing about this particular stock is it is going to be horizontal, which gives you a little bit of a cheek rest, so that way you can actually have a better sight picture. And then if you flip it on back over to the left side, you can also see we have our sling mount right here, which is always a nice thing to consider. Moving on. Next up, we do have our polymer stock. It is kind of molded to kind of fit that traditional AKM style, which is nice. You do get a sling mount on your left side, and one of my favorite features about this particular one is it shows a hole right in here. You stick a bullet or an Allen wrench, pretty much anything you have available to you, right in here. It pops open. A little bit of a concealable or a concealed or hidden storage that you can put cleaning supplies in, or Skittles if you're so inclined. All right, now on to my final and favorite variant of the GROM. The one that was opened up with in the beginning. It is your telescoping GROM stock, which is very nice. Now, this particular one also has a quad rail on it. So as you've seen, we have polymer handguard, wood handguard, and now onto the quad rail variant of that. Personally, this one looks very cool and is just a fan favorite of my own, but is very nice. Back to the stock one more time. You do have on either side a little bit of a sling clip mount right here, which is very nice. All of the GROMs do have optics mounts, with the exception of the underfolder. Due to the way that that folds, not going to allow that to happen. They are going to come with various different grip options, which you've probably noticed as well. This one having a standard polymer grip. You have a little bit more of a contoured elaborate grip, and a polymer that matches the wood finish grip. So there's a couple different grip options you're going to have there. And again, like I had mentioned in the past, the tang is really going to be what makes this a very capable firearm and why it is so customizable. You could do so many different things. This, what you would call buffer tube like instrument here for the adjustable stock, is screwed directly into that tang. And again, just to give you another example, the standard polymer stock variant is screwed right directly into there as well. So that enables you to switch out pretty much any type of stock that you would like. And that is why it's nice. As we move back on the firearm, you can see that we do have the same rear sight on pretty much all of these here. As we follow it back just a little bit farther, we do see that the GROMs have a enhanced manipulation shelf here. Now, all of these are going to have that, which makes it kind of almost like a thumb rest that you can just push down on and really get a good grip. to turn on and off the safety. The only one that doesn't have that, again, is the underfolder. But I'm not gonna lie, having an underfolder AK is cool within itself. They all are going to have an extended safety release as well, which makes it very easy to pull out your mag and of course put it back in. The trigger pull looks just like this. There is just a little bit of take up and then bang. It is almost scary how easy that is. The reset on it is going to be very similar, just a little bit of movement and then a nice crisp bang yet again. Very good trigger on the GROMs overall. Despite its 16-inch size, this really does make me feel like a Ukrainian special operator of sorts. It having a very small form factor, but still retaining that 16-inch barrel, overall feels fantastic. In conclusion, the GROM AK-47 isn't for those who like to blend in. It's bold, it's a little brash, and a whole lot of fun. If you're looking for a classic AK-47 experience with a modern twist and maximum attitude, the GROM definitely deserves a spot on your shortlist. Just make sure your neighbors are a fan of heavy metal. If you have any experiences with the Pioneer Arms GROM, please leave a review down below. We would love to see your comments. That is all I have for you today. God bless, stay safe. It is time to end.